Thank you for visiting the Coin Lady channel again. The current price of XRP is just under 53 cents, but we are still within that trading range, guys. I can't wait for us to finally break out. The arrival of which is anticipated by all. Still, tolerance is dwindling. Right now. All over X, I see it. Keep your cool. Right now. It is of the utmost importance. Almost the end of the season is upon us. On the other hand, this is something that many people are discussing. Crypto Barbie is the source of this. Similar to Brad Garlin House, Elon Musk has recently followed 589 people. He mentioned this standard XRP in his tweet today. Strange as it may seem, I refuse to accept the idea of coincidences. Is that the consensus? Just a coincidence? Is that all there is to it? My 2 cents. It's probably just a coincidence, but it's still quite unusual. Futureverse and a 5% investment are held by Ripple. Monica has been a board member for quite some time. It appears that Ripple is collaborating with the metaverse, and the CEO of Futureverse is even participating. Thus, the XRP ledger lies at the crossroads of the metaverse, AI Web3, and Futureverse. The metaverse is about to explode in popularity, in my opinion. However, according to the World Economic Forum, the metaverse will not have a fully functional economy by the year 2028. Having said that, progress is far more rapid now. I believe this shift will be dramatic as the metaverse develops more. After all, it's not often that 3 things change simultaneously. However, we have not yet arrived at that point. But it's good to watch things unfold on the XRP ledger. The CEO of Ripple says ETH and XRP are not securities, according to Ethereum. Whatever the case may be. We know for sure that Brad is and will be an honest and trustworthy person. As usual, Brad assumes a more elevated position. He could have remained silent just as easily. However, he felt the need to clarify that ETH and XRP are not classified as securities. Also, everyone is familiar with ETHgate. Once again, Brad is asserting his superiority. I can't tell you how much better the world would be if more people did it. May sees the release of 500 million XRP, as Ripple's escrow is released. Many are speculating that this is another example of Ripple dumping on the XRP community. However, out of the 1 billion tokens that were issued, 800 million have already been locked back. Plus, the cost was unaffected. With just DPay token available on the XRP ledger, a one-of-a-kind XRP ledger credit card is in the works, with a pre-sale set to begin in 26 days. The card's developers hope to enable transactions worth more than $1 trillion by 2025. I am impressed. Like you, I want to observe how everything develops. Anytime the XRP ledger grows, it makes me happy, because I know it will eventually increase the value of XRP. Also, consider this. As a result, the next 2 years will witness blockchain 2.0, and the transition from blockchain 1.0 is already underway. CBDCs, publicly issued digital currencies, digital identity management, real-time payments that everyone is talking about, complex smart contracts, asset ownership, management of the Internet of Things, complex exchanges, electronic health records, and more. There will be a boom in artificial intelligence, AI, and automated machinery in the next year or 2, and then there will be blockchain 3.0 and other complicated advanced financial instruments, decentralized management and governance, auditing autonomous organizations, liquidation of physical assets, cross-system integration, and so on. And when that occurs, many people's jobs will be eliminated. You can already see the pieces coming together for the simultaneous launch of CBDCs and UBI, or Universal Basic Income, around the same time frame. Many US States are currently conducting experiments with universal basic income, and similar initiatives are underway in other nations. As we enter the next phase, I want to emphasize how impressive it is that XRP's price has risen to an outrageous $1,000 value, according to recent surface sheet projects. This is taking into account a daily cross-border payment volume of $1 trillion. Here is a handy reference for XRP liquidity. In my opinion, we will be able to accomplish this within the next 12 to 24 months. I predict that the value of all of these currencies will begin to skyrocket throughout the following 6 months. Prior to that, the price of XRP will be driven by its utility. Additionally, crypto restrictions will be established. This is for those of you who still don't get it. Ripple is facilitating the integration of both legacy and cutting-edge payment systems. This is why it's called the RippleNet. All international money transfers must use this new, lightning-fast technology. As I mentioned before, the world is driving towards real-time payments. Everyone wants them since they are fast, inexpensive, and secure. This is how Ripple will steal SWIFT's customers. A Russian representative at the IMF has stated that BRICS may provide an alternate currency in case the dollar were to fail, as well as the global financial system. What a time to be alive is being spoken aloud as the calm part begins. In our lifetimes, we will see the US dollar crash, and it will probably happen in the next couple of years at the latest. At most, I'd say 5 years. The US administration is actively pursuing a similar course of action, which is why I say that the present financial system is currently in the cash-in phase, and that is what we are observing. It is for the same reason that politicians from other countries lavishly spend money abroad, but not in America. My best guess is that there is extensive money laundering taking place. These politicians are receiving a disproportionate share of the illicit funds that leave the country. They are making a killing off of the American people's hardships, and the currency will collapse at some point. Plus, you'll have daily arguments with people over it. However, its arrival is obvious, and just now, people are beginning to alert you about it. Additionally, other nations and the global community are well aware of the situation. The International Monetary Fund's new global reserve currency has surged over borders. I think it's unjust that one country controls the world's reserve currency. Also, as international lenders, we must work to level the playing field. What is the purpose of a reserve currency? The money loses its convenience when all transactions are controlled by our ledger nonetheless. For global trade, CBDCs will be more popular than any other kind of cannabis. The US dollar's status as the world's reserve currency will be terminated the moment the US declares its CBDC. At this very moment, the Federal Reserve is holding secret meetings with lawmakers to ensure that they are prepared to launch the digital dollar. That seems like the next logical step. I hold that view. What do you think? As always, I'd appreciate it if you could subscribe and leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias, depart.